And hello, this is Ralph with a tarot video. And in this one, I want to talk about what are the real meanings of the tarot cards. This is a trap that a lot of people can fall into when they're just learning tarot. And I've seen tarot readers with a few years' experience who still fall into this trap. But the trap is thinking that the cards only have a single meaning. And in order to learn that meaning, you have to go to the various, let's see here, tarot cookbooks. This is one I'm reading right now, Radiant Rider Waite Tarot by Avia Benefica, an excellent book. Highly recommend it. But people will pick up books like this and think that this is the only meaning that those cards can have. And actually, the cards can have a multiplicity of meanings. There's more than one meaning attached to every tarot card in the deck. And the way I like to think of this is that the cards by themselves really don't have a meaning. The cards only have meaning in relationship to the question that's being asked, by your client, the question that you are endeavoring to answer, and the meaning that the cards have in relation to one another in the context of the tarot spread. But by themselves, the cards really don't have a clear meaning, just by themselves. People think that they do because of reading the different tarot books and just conditioning themselves to think, okay, uh, kind of like a tarot fundamentalist. There's only one meaning these cards can have, and it's either if you see somebody not giving the right meaning, clearly they're wrong and you're right. But cards can have a multiplicity of different meanings, and this is helpful when you yourself are trying to give tarot readings to answer questions for your clients. Now, one example of this is a three-card spread that I'm going to share with you. Let's say that a business guy goes to a tarot reader and asks the question, uh, what do I have to do to make my business successful in 2024? That's a question a lot of business people are asking themselves right now. What do I have to do to make my business successful in 2024? And so, okay, the tarot reader, they deal out the cards. They shuffle the deck and all that. They do their little rituals, whatever rituals we happen to have, and they deal out three cards for a three-card reading. First card, got it right here, the Ace of Cups. Now, this card can have a multiplicity of different meanings, but to a rather inexperienced tarot reader who may have read one or two tarot books and taken them as gospel, they may think that there's only one meaning this card can have. And the traditional meaning that this card has is new energy opening up in the area of love and relationships. So already we could be getting off track in the reading because the question was about business. First card comes up. Tarot reader might be thinking this is all about love and relationships. So maybe we should shift this reading away from business and into the area of love and relationships because that's what the card seems to be saying. Okay, second card. And this might make the tarot reader, the rather inexperienced tarot reader, question a little bit more, because second card is the Lovers. And now the tarot reader might be thinking, okay, this is clearly the question was about business, but the cards are talking clearly about love and relationships. So this has to be a love and relationships reading, right? But did the client ask about love and relationships? No. The question was about business. But, see how an inexperienced tarot reader can start getting off track and start giving a reading that doesn't make sense to the client because it doesn't answer the question. It's just going in a direction that the reader thinks the cards want us to go in, again, because they think there can only be one definition to these cards. And the traditional definition to this card is like, okay, physical love, love, going out there, finding a wife, finding a spouse, finding a girlfriend, boyfriend, all about physical love. And that's the way some tarot thinker readers think. And so, yeah, with this card, they might think, okay, clearly love and relationships. And then we get to the final card, which could really be the kicker, the Empress. Now, one traditional meaning of this card is fertility, also abundance, but fertility, and it can also be an indicator that somebody's pregnant. So, an inexperienced tarot reader might look at those three cards and just say, okay, congratulations, sir, your wife is pregnant. And the guy may not even have a wife. Or, worse yet, an inexperienced tarot reader might look at those three cards, Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and the Empress, and just come right out and say, you cad. You've been flirting around with your secretary at work. You knocked her up. Now she's pregnant. What are you going to do with this situation, you cad? Doesn't answer the question. And tarot reader that responds in that manner is probably going to lose the client. Unless, of course, they happen to be right. But usually doesn't work that way. Now, if I were doing a tarot reading for a person asking about business, not about love and relationships, and those three cards came up in a three-card spread, this is how I would interpret it, knowing that these cards have a multiplicity of different meanings. More than just one tarot cookbook definition, but a multiplicity of different meanings. Ace of Cups, new energy, can be in the area of love and relationships, but it can also be a new energy, a new focus occurring, a new awakening, focusing on human relationships, human potential, even business potential. But so I would see this not as an indicator that we need to shift the reading into the field of love and relationships, but we do have to make sure that relationships are a part of this business reading. Second card, the Lovers. Okay, again, a multiplicity of different meanings here. I understand this card as meaning more than just physical love, can also mean harmony and balance, keeping things on a good track. So, in relationship to the Ace of Cups here and the Lovers, I would say, okay, sir, you need to make sure that you're treating your employees right. Make sure that you're treating your employees with respect. Make sure that you're focusing not just on making money, because this isn't a money card here. This is a card around, feelings and relationships, things like that. Don't just focus on the money, but focus on giving your clients, your customers the best possible value that you can. Think of the needs of your customers. Think also of the needs of your employees. If you have any employees, and treat your employees with respect. They're not just cogs in a wheel. This is a trap that we can fall into in our business thinking that it's all about, working people to the best of their ability, like cogs in the wheel, and just focusing on the bottom line, making money. And that's it. And that is what we want in business. Yes, We want to make money, but we also want to make sure we are treating our clients, our customers, our employees, the people that we deal with, make sure that we're treating them with respect, with fairness, keep everything in harmony and in balance with one another, keep everybody on the same page. And yeah, then you do that, treat your employees with respect, treat your customers with respect. You focus on the needs of your customers and you serve to meet those needs to the very best of your ability. Then abundance. Your business is going to be rocking. So my recommendation based on those three cards would be, don't go into a love and relationships reading, but do bring relationships into that business reading, and just go by your intuition, go by your heart. And when those three cards came up in a business reading that I did, just for fun, that's what I saw, and that was a good reminder for me in my business. It's not just about making money; it's about helping people to find their way in life, and you focus on the well-being of your clients, the well-being of your audience, the well-being of everyone involved, and you're going to build a business that is going to be abundant, fertile, and fruitful. So, deal respectfully with other people, be fruitful and multiply in your business. But I mean, that is one illustration of the fact that the cards have a multiplicity of meanings. And a lot of people have been trained that, okay, the suit of cups, it's all about love and romance. The suit of business is pentacles. And if you're dealing out the cards, the question is about business, but there's no pentacles involved. Like that reading I just showed you, no pentacles in there whatsoever. Then it can't be about business. The real question, it's got to be about love or something like that. But that's not the case. These cards have many different meanings. So that's why I think it's a great idea just to look at these cards, come up with a few keywords, and then adapt those keywords to your reading. Keyword I see here, new energy, a new beginning. And that's pretty much it. And then I see this in a tarot spread, and I relate that back to the question that the client has, and I just run with it. Keyword here, harmony and balance. Already said that. Beautiful card. Can also be about love. Yeah. Can also be about relationships. Yeah. But it's also about harmony, balance, uh, you know, keeping things in balance. And then the final card, the Empress, abundance, fertility. Means more than just, congratulations, sir, your wife is pregnant. No, it means fertility in anything. Can be fertility in business, fertility and abundance in a creative enterprise, or could also indicate that maybe you've got a child on the way. But it doesn't have to mean that entirely. It can mean something different. So, yeah, multiple meanings on all of these cards. So, next time you're doing a tarot reading and the wrong suit keeps popping up and you don't know why, just understand that, okay, the cards are saying something to you, but they're using a language that maybe you didn't expect. So try to open up your awareness a little bit and go back and maybe, don't deal 100% with those tarot cookbooks, but just read enough of them to where you can get a general idea of what the card means, and then find a few keywords that make sense to you, and then let your intuition guide you when the cards start coming up in a reading. So, thanks for dropping by. This is Ralph signing out. I hope that answered a few questions. If not, drop me a comment down below, and maybe I can do a better job explaining in another video. But until later, take care, and we'll talk soon. So long.